What's good,
Hey,
bro?
hey, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Johnny Phantom, and we here with another Poltergeist report, right? And we got my guy YSNC. Tell the people about you, bruh.
Already, man. I'm YSNC, man. I'm coming from Fairmont, North Carolina, um,
Hey,
all the way down to Connecticut. We just coming up
moving.
the rise right now. 100 times.
Hey, that's what's up. So now let me ask you, right? Because I'm sure you've gotten this before in interviews because you're from that North Carolina area. Are you from like the Charlotte area? Or are you from like a whole nother section out the state?
Speaking on that note right there, like I'm like 2 hours away from Charlotte, where I'm from, but it's like more south. Like where I'm from is more close to South Carolina on the other side
Oh,
of.
okay. So okay,
Yeah.
okay. I see what you're talking about.
I'm more like
So
Fayetteville.
okay, so is that more like urban or more like a city type place? Like how would you describe it?
All urban, like it's a little town, like we're a small portion of what Charlotte is.
Yeah.
Charlotte like a baby Raleigh, and Fayetteville is like a baby Charlotte.
Okay, okay.
But
Shit.
now Charlotte's starting to be bigger than Raleigh, and Raleigh is the capital.
Mm, okay. Now I've listened to some of your music, right? And I was
All
looking
right.
and I see that you have a pretty unique sound, like audially, that's very different from a lot of the people that are coming out of North Carolina. Now, do you
Yeah.
think that's like why would you say that is?
I mean, like, okay, everybody, if you're from North Carolina, you're from that same culture, but they're different. They different mixes. You know.
Yeah.
Um, it's like this. For instance, I think I just been through a more broke experience, and it led me being more like determined. Like you can hear more determination in my voice. It's
Yeah.
like up there with it's like up there with J. Cole without the fame. That's what I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
saying.
I
But
can see that.
I think I spit more like rawer lyrics. I'm not saying better, but more rawer lyrics. J. Cole, he'll take you everywhere with a radio play flow.
Yeah.
If you
Okay,
get what
I
I'm
see
saying.
that. So you have like
And
what you
my
would say more an underground sound.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, okay, I see that. I see that. Well, yeah, man, like I definitely always appreciate people who take their time to kind of like either do their own thing or add their own flavor to their craft, because it pushes the art form.
Yeah.
Do uh do you feel like how integral is the artistic side of the music to you?
Say that one more time for me, bro. You went in and out.
Like how important is the artistic side of rap to you?
It's basically everything to me because like I started out as a kid, so that's why I consider myself an artist because I didn't jump in it just to like rap for money. You know,
Yeah.
I jumped in it as it being like a hobby. One of the only things I really know how to do good as a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like people who really support me or people who really close to me, if they speak on something about my music, like yo, you could have did this better or that better, I'm gonna take that into consideration and really be more strategic about everything and have fun with it at the same time and just dominate.
Yeah. Now, that aggressiveness, right, that tends to come out on your tracks, and that kind of like that gutter feeling on it. Would you say that's a reflective of like your neighborhood and your city? And if it is, can you tell me some of the things that kind of like fed that?
Oh, you're exactly right. Oh, it came from my city and the culture of it, but a better way to put it, it came from like the pain side of like losing loved ones. So it's
Yeah.
like every time I spit, I think of them. And like when they run across my mind, that's when I get like that burst,
Yeah.
like come out, because most times I go in there no pen or no pad. Not to say that's better, because either way it's good as long as you cook it good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can write
Yeah.
it out the head as
Yeah. I
long as
mean,
it's
she did. So I mean, I've always agreed with that because as long as like the final product is fire, nobody's gonna care if you wrote it or not. You know,
yeah, yep.
I think
Mm-hmm.
that part like definitely boils down to each artist's personal like flavoring to it. So
Yeah,
I
and
I
see, oh, you got it.
or I was gonna say transitioning into a little bit of a more personal topic, right? Like I've interviewed a lot of rappers from all around the country, and at this point, we're getting all around the world.
Okay,
We finally going international here, right? And I noticed, especially
yeah,
on rappers who speak that kind of raw. I don't want to say like emotional, but like they bear that pain in the music, and in a sense, you can hear it, right? I always know that comes with some kind of emotional time. Do you have any like specific stories you could go into, to kind of give people like the background details to some of your music?
okay. Oh, well, I got the Illmatic side from like always listening to Big. Because that's how I started rapping. I started rapping on my mother. She used to play Big and Tupac greatest hits. So what I
Yeah.
used to do is I used to like play the song till I learned the song. And when I learned the song, I used to say what they say, but rhyme with what they say.
Mm,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay, I see
So
what you're saying.
so for instance, Biggie be like, kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All I heard is Papa, don't hit me no more. You know what I'm saying? I say kick in the door and wave in something else. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I kept rhyming with it until I just created my own delivery with it.
Okay.
And then the other side, like that pain side is just like, like losing a lot of loved ones. I came from a small
Yeah.
city. I lost a lot of loved ones, like very quick, like
Yeah.
20, 20 something people in like close to 3 years. So when that hit, a lot of shit just changed. So yeah, like I put that pain deep within the songs. But on this new music that I got coming, everything is like at a higher level.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm putting more people with this. I'm not just giving them that gutter feel. I'm putting it where it's so versatile. You can relate to it even if you didn't come from the gutter. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, like I leveled up on this new music that's coming.
See, that's what I like to see because I always say and I always try to tell artists that are young street artists getting into the game that you have to be bigger than, the street stuff that initially gets you on.
Yeah.
And I definitely see a lot of, new artists coming with that diversity. So I think that's very amazing, especially on your part. And now I know you said you
Yeah.
lost a bunch of homies in the span of 3 years. Can you kind of like talk about that and like where that kind of like took your emotions? Like, were these people like you were necessarily close to? Was it a lot of associates? Like, how close was it to you, when this started happening?
Um, I'm gonna say it like this: it was like 70% family,
Oh,
and the rest they grew up like family. So they either my blood or I knew them since
okay.
5 years old or something like that. So it's all
Okay. These are
family.
day ones.
Yeah, these day ones, these like real day ones.
Damn. Damn, man. Yeah, it's always sad to hear that happen, but now I'm assuming these happen from like street situations.
Majority of them was street situations, and if it wasn't street situations, it was car wrecks. I had family
Yeah.
members who got in car wrecks, and they 4 people in the car, and all 4 people died.
Damn.
Um, Out of the 4 people, two of them was my first cousins. And
Damn.
that was deep on the family.
Yeah. See, like I know definitely like loss, right? It definitely can affect an artist and the craft that they put out, right? Now, do you have any songs for the homies?
Mhm. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I got songs for the homies. That right there was on Spinrilla. Cause see that right there
Yeah.
during the time that it was happening. So there's a lot of things I didn't know about the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Cause like coming
Yeah.
from a small town, we so overlooked that there's no one like there to even guide you about music business. So all you really know is
Yeah.
just make a song, you know. But the music
Yeah.
business is more than just a song, you know. So, so
100%.
like a lot of so like a lot of my old music is on like Spinrilla and my mixtapes and stuff like that, you know. But like I said, everything is leveled up, so that's why I'm just trying to get people on this new like on this new YSNC, you know, like it's really coming this time.
All right. All right. That's good. That's good. I love it when people stepping up their productions. Now,
Mm-hmm.
right now, I've seen, right, like your following is getting pretty up there, right? You already passed like the first 1K milestone that every rapper, has that trouble reaching to. Can you kind of tell me what it like felt like to, uh, in a sense, like that rise?
Yeah. To be honest with you, bro, ever since that happened, I've been seeing more production on like just music period. Like, you know, people just hit me up more, and then I'm just learning how to like do it more. Like, you know, and it's all about network.
Oh yeah, that networking is so important, man. Like you basically can't
Network.
have a rap career without it.
Mm-hmm. The more you network, the quicker you will reach that goal that you looking for on the following side.
100%. Oh man, I'm a big
Mm-hmm.
believer in that, and it's glad to hear you say that too. Right now, in terms of influences for your music, who would you say like influence you the most in your sound?
Okay. I'm gonna just have to go with B.I.G. and Tupac. But
Okay.
I always told myself I didn't want to rap nothing like them because I didn't want people to think that I rap like them. So I always was find my own sound, but like keeping certain like samples from them. And
Yeah.
then I just do like have my own sample. So that was just basically strengthening me, you know, like I just use that
Yeah.
like fuel until I learn how to, you know, create my own fuel.
Damn, that's tight. That's tight. A lot of people like even though you could hear the Biggie Tupac influence, they don't tend to say it today. So
Yeah.
it's pretty great to hear somebody saying like, no, I have that big Tupac influence, because that style is
Mhm.
starting to come back.
Yeah. And think about
So
it, bro, my style not even like that. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
my style is more like of a illmatic. Like I'm trying to just make you feel it. Like I'm trying to make you feel it. Like damn, he's saying some dope ass shit. I just want you to
yeah,
say. I just want people to say, damn, he's saying some dope ass shit like back to back. You get what I'm saying? They more of like storytelling and things like that.
right. So when you want people to look at you, you want them to respect your lyricism.
Yes, yeah, I want to respect my lyricism, even though I know that's that's like going down right now. Even though you just said it's going up, but it's gonna be a little bit more timing on that, because right now it's just about the hotness of the song, the energy,
Yeah,
the hot energy. So I'm just learning how to do both at the same time.
yeah, yeah. It's hard to catch like the right party vibe when you're also trying to, like come up with super complex bars and shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely know like what it feels like to be in that process. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the people you've worked with, because you have got a few features, how do you feel navigating the rap game and like when it comes to making songs with other artists? Like, is there anybody you want to work with in the future, or people that you work with right now that you really want to shout out? Like,
Um. Yeah. Yo. Okay. So let's put it like this: major, like major artist wise, I want to
Yep.
work with Roddy,
Yeah.
you know, and like people on a come up.
Yep.
Man, there's so many people right there. Oh, there's so many people. Damn, damn. That right there give me a brain freeze because there's so many. I know so many artists on the come up.
Yeah, man. No, I definitely know this because like those networking circles, you really find underground talent when it comes to like networking on the
Mm-hmm.
rising scene in your area. And
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to down work with Roddy because my people and his people been like doing some speaking.
yeah,
So
I mean, hey,
I want
that's
to really
great. That's a big ass step.
yeah, yeah, I wanna really make that happen. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I wanna really make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I pray for you to get that done, man. Because you know what? That'll be some hot ass shit right there.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Now,
Cause then I can show people the other side that they've been waiting on.
yeah.
And then a platform will be, 1,000 times
Oh,
better. Mm.
so now, now I know you said that you had been rapping since you were a kid, and it's something you've always wanted to do, right? Did you ever feel like there was a moment when like you didn't think you could make it and you like didn't see results happening? And if there was that moment for you, how did you feel about it? Like, how'd you get through that?
Shoot, I had to learn, I went through the darkest of the darkest, the lowest of the lowest, and I had to grow. And to be honest, man, I haven't even really started to see a major difference until a month ago.
Yeah, a month ago.
No cap, So that right there, that just for me to anybody else who in the same boat, don't give up. Like, that's what I want people to feel that. Like, don't give up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know like there have been a lot of times for me too, like rapping where it would be like, damn man, like are people really fucking with my shit? Like is people really listening? And
And that's something that we shouldn't even think about. Just go hard as you go, be yourself, and the world gonna relate.
yeah, 1000%, man. That's why, what I'm saying? Like for me, when it comes to making tracks, right? Like if I make a track and I put it out and I feel I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about you? Like, do you go back and like edit your verses and bars, or is it like once you get everything like out there, like it's already done, like you don't go back and change it much? Like, how's that process for you?
To be honest, I haven't even started doing that until I started recording with the people who I've been recording with out here in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Mm.
Um, and like the difference is they've been working like on the professional side more than people I was working with in the past. And the people I was working with in the past, they dope too. They just in that same culture that I came from. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
with these people right here, they just teach me something from like the other side, shall I say? Um, and yeah, like I've been doing that now. But like to be honest, man, that's the best shit ever though, man. Cause they always some shit you can goddamn say harder than what you said.
Yeah. So taking this in now, right? Normally, right, with the last 10 minutes of the Poltergeist report, this is kind of when we pull out like the real questions, right? So
Yeah.
uh we're gonna take this one kind of like back, right? And we're gonna start talking about your life, right? And we're gonna talk about it childhood, early years, now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So describe to me YSNC's childhood, right? Was it rough? Did you get along with your family? Like, was there a lot of turmoil there in the home? Like, what was your childhood like?
Childhood, like I was raised by my grandparents since I was like 2 years old. And that was in a different county than like where I'm actually from, you know, and my mother's from. So I was raised with them until I got in like 4th grade summer, going to 5th grade.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I stayed with the mom down in Rock Cove where I'm from. Then I moved to Charlotte. Like my whole life I always moved around. Like, you know, I never really stayed with my mom or dad. And if I
Yeah.
did, I never stayed long. So I always knew how to like be on my own. I was learning as I was going. You know, I done had to survive for a long time, like by myself. So I was a man before I was a man.
Yeah. Oh, I know a lot of people, especially who become affiliated kind of like with that street life, you got to grow up fast, you know, because
Yeah.
like once you walk out the door, you know, you hop in the clique, you inheriting that beef, and now, you know, you set you up in politicking, like you don't got time to be a little kid anymore, you know, like all that, you
Mhm.
gave that shit up. Now, right, when it came to the streets, did you have like that kind of like situation as you got older? Did you ever get affiliated? And if you did, would you speak on that? And if you don't want to, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Like, I ain't like no major artists where, you know, like they're like big contract involved and this and that, you know.
Yeah,
I speak anything, you know. Yeah, bro. You know, I always been affiliated in the streets, bro. Like my mama, like, okay, how I say I used to live with my grandma. Every time I
yeah,
went to go visit my mama, like the culture she came from, her family, like they came from that life, like, you know, even way back in the day. So it was just
yeah,
only obvious that I see that life at early age, you
yeah.
know. So,
Senior
like,
pedigree.
yeah, you know, so yeah, bro, I got affiliated, you know, like majority of my hometown where I'm from, you know, they homies, they bloods, you know, but I got family who's in different other gangs, and that really got me certain respect in certain cities in our county that
Yeah,
a lot of people used to beef with back home, but they wouldn't really beef with me because certain family members was, you know what I'm saying, different gangs. So it just
yeah,
grew that respect because I was already real.
yeah. I
So
feel that.
you know what I'm saying? So that's how I was able to like survive when I went to different other cities because I wasn't gonna stop going to no city. But that's how I was able to like survive smoother than others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like, mostly Bloods is like what I hung around my whole entire life. I had a point in my life where I was around a lot of on GD, you know,
yeah,
Black Flag. You know, I had a point in my life where I was hanging with a lot of, you know, on Six Flag, Blue Flags, Crips, you
yep,
know. But I wasn't never like banging with none of them except for at a younger age with blood. Like, you know, I thought I was in a gang, you know. And I'm still,
yeah.
you know, I still love that color to this day. But, you know, I never officially got in that game.
Right. You never got like nobody actually brought you home.
Nah, nobody actually brought me home. You know, I thought I was home. I thought I was homie, you know, but I still respect them and still got love for me because I'm one of the people who actually know a little knowledge about it, probably more than the niggas who really affiliated with. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know,
man.
so you know, but I fuck
Shit.
with them.
Hey, man. Everybody's got their own story about how they navigate the streets, right? Now, see, I
Mm-hmm.
know too, like, right, like, as a lot of times, right, like, we get told, because I was in them streets too, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I remember, at least for myself, like, I was told by a lot of the older dudes, like, you're going to lose friends, you're going to lose homies, right? And I never took it seriously until I had actually started becoming older, and then these things started happening, right? Did you ever get to a
Mm-hmm.
point where it's like people kind of like warned you kind of about that life and affiliation, and then stuff starts happening? Like, how real did it get for you, you know?
Off real, you gotta know the answer to that is an automatic yes coming from the streets. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say 2 letters, OG. You
Hmm.
know,
All
oh,
right, yeah.
OG always gonna put you on some type of game of wisdom, even if he don't put you on a cell. Cause a lot of those used to be goddamn greedy ass niggas and shit. Cause they seen young niggas blossoming. They seen the
Yeah.
potential before we seen it, you know.
Yeah.
But they always gonna put you on some game, or they always gonna tell you some shit that you be like, okay, I see, okay. So let
Yeah.
me do it this way or that way, you know, or you be a hard headed ass nigga and just learn the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt so. I learned some hard lessons myself, man. And shit, that's what happens to people, but I'm glad to see though you made it through everything, you healthy and you look, what I'm saying, you straight and all that, and you're able to do this music that you bring to us today. There's a lot of people that,
Oh yeah.
tragically got ended short.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about now in 2020? We're kind of like in this new era of the fallen rapper, right? Do you do you see more yourself as trying to be, one of those rappers that it's like, you want to live to go throughout the generations and stuff like that? Or, what do you see of like that whole kind of like street legend kind of concept that kind of comes out now where people become a legend after they die?
Um,
Uh,
both.
like, all right, like what do you think, right? Like makes a legend in rap?
Well, I think make a legend in rap.
Yeah.
First off, I think classic. Um, um, big difference, impact, and being solid as who he said he or she was.
Yeah.
But like, the main thing though is the impact and the classic, because the impact and the classic will live on forever and ever
Oh yeah.
ever.
Good. Yeah,
Because some
I
people
agree.
you might think went hard, and then when you look back at it 20 years later, you're like, hey, you turn that shit, bro.
Yo,
You
for
good?
so if you were to say, right, like right now, alive or dead, who's your top 5 legends?
Alive or dead? Well, if you say legend, they gotta be dead. But if you say living legends, you know, but so I'm gonna just name like dead ones.
All right.
Okay. So we got, you already know Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, that's 2. So you got your 3.
Hold on. Hey, look. Matter of fact, is you basically saying like rap wise or just like all around, like when you just say their name?
I'm talking just straight rap.
Hey, bro, say something about a time limit or something.
Yeah, we still got 2 minutes. So we can finish it out right here with the end on your top 5.
Oh yeah, okay. So like if you just saying names, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you saying names, bro, LL,
All right. Yeah.
um, Rock, Rakim, bro,
Okay.
or Big
Got
L.
him.
Uh,
Oh, okay. All right. I see. So you definitely have like your top 5 is like a very like diverse cast of that original era like hip hop.
yeah,
All right, man.
yeah, that's the ones you look up to, bro. That's like the ones that help define and create what we do today. They
Oh
work
yeah.
until it's actually running. It's like people when they first came out with cars, you know, a lot of things were acting up and they learned how to make things different. And now look, they got Teslas.
Yo, real shit, man.
Hip
I didn't even
hop,
think about it in that way.
yeah, hip hop is the new Teslas.
Hey, you know what?
You feel me?
Trademark that, people. Hip hop is the new Teslas, right? So you got to hear his top
Uh,
5. We about to close out right here on the Poltergeist report. Yo, you want to tell them about any projects or
Mm-hmm.
anything you got coming up before we go ghost?
Yeah, man, I got something about to come out of nowhere. I can't even put a date on it. Just be on the lookout for it. YSNC. It's gonna be on all platforms, you know, and we got the videos cooking up too.
Hey,
Just just know, Lionheart back.
hey, you
Oh,
heard it here first, baby. Lionheart's back, boy. We going ghost.
100 times 10.
Bet.